The Greater Life Christian Center presents No Limits with Pastor Netha D. Bell, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, touching our generation with the power and love of God, sharing life-changing messages of salvation, hope, healing, and deliverance. Experience a new level of praise, worship, anointing, and freedom. As you faithfully receive today's message, may it speak to your heart. This is No Limits with Pastor Netha D. Bell. Now join us in the sanctuary.
So if you have the book of Judges, we have been talking about Gideon. And Gideon is a man of God that is anointed by God and has an assignment to go into something impossible. I come to remind you that this year will be the year of impossibilities being possible. This year, whatever you want from God, I dare you, I triple dare you to go for what you think he can't do, but believe that he will do it. If you've been studying anything about Gideon, let me just help you out. Gideon was getting ready to go into battle and started out with 32,000. God said, that's too much. Y'all will take all the credit. If I did it with all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted, then you would say it's all you, Gideon, not none of y'all, just all you, Gideon. So he said, let's go through and let's get rid of everybody that's scared. Y'all wondering where everybody went. Everybody that ain't there now can't handle where you getting ready to go. Oh, it's empty around here. Everybody I thought was going to be here, oh, they can't handle the next level of where God is taking you. And even the ones that's with you, let me give you a word of advice. Tell them no mess. No mess. Those that you allowed to get to this point with you, go on and have a meeting and tell your squad, I don't need no mess right here. Right here, the enemy, watch this a rhema word, is going to try to play on my weaknesses, going to try to make me think I'm crazy. He going to try to scare me, and I know he can't get to me because I done got a word, but I need to tell my squad, no mess, because you close to me, and if he can't get to me, he'll get to you to get to me. Come on, listen to this. Tell your squad, no mess. No mess. Because he can't get to me, but he'll get to you to get to me. And watch this. And when he coming for me, watch this. This is a rhema word. He coming for my weakness. Coming for the things I fear. So I'm already letting you know, no mess. That's a sidebar. I want to minister around a title this morning. No mess. You got to call the kids up. Right now, I don't need y'all to be foolish in school. No mess, because I don't need no distractions. Right now, I don't need to be at the water cooler trying to watch and talk and hear what you're talking about, because right now, I don't need no mess. Right now, I'm going to need y'all to stop texting me all the time, asking me a whole bunch of nonsense and questions, because right now, I don't need no mess. I can't be distracted by small things, because I got to stay in the presence of God, because Gideon is saying what God is getting ready to have me do. I'm scared, and if the truth be told, if you keep distracting me with your mess, no mess. Unless it's an emergency, tell people, unless it is, I'm not being unfriendly, but unless it is an emergency, and Jesus tell you to text or call me, don't text or call me. Because I don't need to hear gossip. I don't need no distractions. I don't need to answer your itty-bitty questions. Use other resources, because right now, I don't need no mess. I want to minister around a statement that says this. Listen here. It's finished before you started. It's finished before you even started. It's finished. Gideon, before you go down, let me let you know it is finished before you even start. started, but since you scared, let me go show you and allow you to listen in to hear what your enemy thinks about you. Gideon he hid down. And he heard the enemy. Do you know your enemy is holding a meeting right now? Do you know, watch this, that you are bigger on the inside than you're appearing on the outside? Come on. You are bigger on the inside than you're appearing on the outside. And the enemy has taken a sneak peek of the inside and is having a meeting saying that they're bigger and stronger than they appear. And God let Gideon hear in on that. Why? Because God said, maybe if you hear them say that, you'll be encouraged enough to go. I come with a word that says it's already finished before you even started. The battle is already won. The meeting is closed. The verdict was victory. Before you even start out, Gideon, in this year, I'm already letting you know the end of this year, before the new year comes in, I've already, watch this, I've already spread it victory over all the months. I know trials and tribulations gonna come, but I've already took my nice little knife and I spread it right on across. Victory over every trial, victory over every situation. The blood of Jesus is already covering a Gideon. It's already finished. God is asking you right now for every trial, every tribulation, every storm that's going to come against you, everything that's going to tell you to drop out, everything that's going to tell you don't you even start it, everything that's going to tell you to stay. When God says go, God just says, do you believe? I know what the judge said. I know what the lawyer said. I know what the attorney said. I know what the banker is saying. But God is saying, I know what the job is saying. I know what your bank account is saying. But God is just, I know what your credit report says. But God is just saying, I need you to answer one question. You done told me a whole bunch of information, but just answer, do you believe? I know that your body still feels pain, but do you believe that I can do? See, God just gonna bless you so that your unsafe family members will come and see the God you serve. It has nothing to do about you, but everything about advancing the kingdom of God. God's going to promote you. God is going to do impossible things through you so that you will have a new testimony, so that every ear that will hear your testimony will believe the God that you serve. Come on. Says, I'm about to bust a move in your life that is going to be undeniable, that it ain't nobody but God on your side. I'm going to put every Red Sea so that it will be undeniable that those that are watching, I'm getting ready to give them something to see. God says this will be the year that signs and wonders will flow through your life. The time of begging is over. No more of that. The time of robbing Peter to pay Paul, no more of that. The times of taking L's, no more of that. God says it is going to be according to your faith. So I would tell you to check your faith purse. Come on. If your faith purse ain't filled to overflow, check your faith purse. You better come to Bible study and hear about the 34 miracles to build up your purse of faith so that you will learn the character of God. Because miracles could be walking right by you and you can't even hear the sound of what a miracle sounds like or what a miracle looks like, because all you basing your faith off of is what you done heard somebody else say about Jesus. Jesus gave me a vision. He said, this is what this looks like, and this is what I'm getting ready to do. Listen to me. God showed me him. Come here and stand here. Standing in front with a robe on. And he showed me two views. Him standing here and me behind him. And what he said was, when you were in this position, stay with me, no one could see you. In this position, I was preparing you. But you thought I forgot about you because you thought I couldn't see you. But this whole time I was preparing you for such a time as this. When you thought I left you and nobody else was there, God says I was working behind the scenes. The whole time I knew you were still there. So what I'm getting ready to do is announce you to the world. Because right now they can't see you. Come on and stay with me. But what I'm about to do is to tell you to lean. But then that was the first view. I could not see anything because I was behind him. And God said, lean, and told me to simply do this. They didn't even know you exist. And God said, I'm getting ready to tell you to lean. Go ahead and say, y'all ain't get that. In telling you to lean, they ain't gonna see but a little bit of you. Okay. But a whole bunch. Y'all ain't get that. He said, behind my robe, my veil, I've been hiding you in a dark place. Come on, David. Come on, Obama. You're going to come from behind the shadows. Nobody knew you were back there. But all of a sudden, we're going to play peekaboo. Now, watch this. Listen here. All I want you to do is lean. Come on. Don't come from behind. Y'all ain't get it. Don't come from behind me. You stay humble. Just lean and let them see a whole bunch of me in just a little bit. You can't stay here no more. I don't take a light and put it on the hill with a bowl. Y'all better get this word and put a bowl over top of it. But I create a light in you that I will put on top of a hill so that all men will see and all men will be drawn unto me. Because if you lift me up, I'll pull all men unto me. He said all you got to do is hide behind my wings, hide behind my veil, lean just a little bit, and I'm going to give them a sneak peek of what I've been doing. Well, what they thought was nothing, what the potter rejected, I'm about to show them that I can take what was a little bit of thing. Come on. In my presence, I know you felt like you were going through a whole lot. I know you felt like I was cutting you deep. But God said I was pruning you. I was refining you. I was getting ready for you to lean. God just simply said they ain't never seen the likes of you. They don't even know where you're coming from because you ain't coming in your own strength. You gonna come like the thunder in the night with a twinkling of an eye. They gonna say, where in the world did Jesus get this? Let me tell you the keys of what he said. He said, stay humble, stay with me, and don't run before me. Stay humble, stay with me, and don't run before me. What is he saying? Watch this. The gift I'm giving is for an appointed time. Listen, church. And the purpose is to help you along your journey. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This is just a small thing. This is just the beginning of what I'm getting ready to do. And it's to help you along the journey. Watch this. To build your trust in me. But watch this. I don't want you to worship it. Stay with me. That I'm only one God. I'm a jealous God, and I won't tolerate you worshiping anything but me. Stay humble. Meaning what, God? Don't you worship that job. I'm going to give you the job, But I need you not to worship that job. The relationship. But I'm going to need you not to worship her. I'm going to need you not to worship him. What I'm doing to build your faith, and I never meant for you to worship that. I created that to create a relationship between you and I, but somehow you have forgotten the creator. He said, I'm getting ready to tell you, when you go to do peekaboo, what you're going to see in the promised land is milk and honey, but I need you not to worship figures. I need you not to worship the benefits. I need you not to worship the position of power. I need you to stay a baby and hold on to my leg and be humble, because what you see is going to be reports that will say you on a fast track, but if you move from behind me, you're going to be on a fast track to nowhere. Don't you worship where I'm getting ready to take you. They came out of Egypt, and when Moses was out of sight, they made it out of the place. They built up a golden calf and began to worship. God says, now before all you saw was behind me, I kept your vision limited to only me. But now I'm going to let you see new things in me. But I need to be able to trust that you won't worship those. I'm going to give you the raise. I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm giving it. Matter of fact, it's finished. It's all done. According to your faith, it's already been done. Matter of fact, we get ready to do the debut of it. Matter of fact, get ready to leave. It's done. But I need you to know, stay humble. Knowing that if my glory lifted off of you, they'll be rid of you. Yes. Let me say that again. If his glory lifted off of you, if his favor got off of you, your pink slip is soon to... So just stay humble. What did Gideon tell his soldiers that he only had 300? He said, follow my lead. Let me explain. Listen to this. Within you lies a seed of potential that will only be activated by God's voice. Meaning at this season, you can't listen to nobody. There's a seed. He says, my sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. God says, I'm going to speak instructions, and you have to follow my instructions. He says, my sheep, this ain't for the world, my sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. God is saying, I'm going to speak what to do, and all you have to do is do what I... Amen. Amen. When I speak, my voice is activating your potential before my time. When I get ready to speak in this season, in this level, I'm getting ready to activate your potential down inside of you. See, the enemy wants it to lay dormant. Yeah. The enemy wants you to die with all of your giftings and your potential in you. But God says, I have hid you so that you would germinate. Come on. And you too big now to be aborted. So listen for my voice. Gideon said, when you hear my voice, grab your horns. Gideon said, I got 300. Take 100, y'all go over there. Take 100, you go over there. Take 100, you go over there. And all I need you to do is when I step up front and say, I believe, I need you to holler in the atmosphere. I believe that God can do it. I believe God can do that. And all of our voices together on one accord will not even make just my enemy turn on himself, but will make your enemies all turn on this. Come on. John 10:27 says, my sheep listen to my voice. They know me and I know them. Somebody say, God ain't talking old. He's talking. But who's? He says, not only do my sheep know my voice, they know me, but I know them. Watch this. Somebody is saying it has something to do with timing. I'm just going to wait. Let me wrap this up. At this level, in this time, in this season, at this point, I need us to realize time is not a factor. Time is not a factor. What does that mean? 2 Peter 3:8 says this. But do not forget this one thing, my brothers and sisters. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years. And 1,000 years is like a day. Okay, let me explain what I mean when I say time is not a factor. Gideon, what you're getting ready to do, people train years to do what God is asking you to do. People go to college to be educated on warfare.
Yeah, come on.
It takes about 10 years to be prepared to do this. But God is saying at this time, time is not a factor because it took them 30 years. I'm about to do it in 5.
Yeah.
I need you not to look at your clock and say, I'm too old. I can't do it. Because God is saying where I'm operating, I'm not looking at watches. I'm not looking at biological clocks. I'm not looking how young you are. I'm not looking how old you are. All I want to know is, do you believe? It has nothing to do with time. I know they told you you only can do that in a 30-year mortgage.
Come on.
God says, I need you to know the time and space we're operating. It doesn't matter how old you are or how long it took them to get there.
Come on.
Getting it? Because Timothy looked at himself and said, I'm too young. I'm unqualified. And God is saying, listen, shh. God, he said, shh. Your age doesn't matter to me. Right now, God is speaking to somebody. Shh. You're trying to tell God, he's saying, shh. Baby girl, stay right here. Shh. 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 Because I'm lining up the atmosphere. Because I'm getting things in order. Shh. I'm setting up your channel for your debut. Shh. God is telling you, you told everybody else no mess. No mess back there. Shh. Lean over and tell somebody it's already finished. Don't operate in time. My ways and my thoughts are not yours. Your faith is what's going to please me. Your faith is what's going to break it through. It is your faith that will make what seems to be. It is your faith. Amen. I know it's true. I know it's true. If you've been in Bible study, he changed the water into wine. The first miracle out the box, right there in the Bible. Let me tell you, where is it at? John, it's over in John 2:5-10. Watch this. I'm going to tell you about timing. How long does it take to make wine? Somebody said, I just go to the steak store. I don't know. I tried that one time and put those grapes in a jar, and it seemed to make water into wine, you got to go and do what? Get the grapes. Crush the grapes. Ferment the grapes. Let the grapes sit for a long time. Watch this. And the longer it sits, the sweeter.
Come on.
it's going to be. Somebody said that's top shelf. The longer it sit. But Jesus' first miracle jumped over the amount of time that it took to take water to wine, where the natural mind says they're out of wine, we got to go down to the store and do all of these things. Jesus said it ain't going to take all of that. All you got to do is simply believe and do exactly what it is. I said, I'm not going to let you go get a recipe book. I'm not going to give you the time to think about what I'm saying. I'm not going to let you Google what it looks like. He said, all I simply need you to do, it ain't never been seen before. It hasn't entered into the hearts of men, neither into the minds of men. The great things and the favor I have in store for mine. But all I simply need you to do is believe.
Yes.
Somebody else, it took 20 years to make wine. He says, it will be my words that will activate. It's already finished. What God is simply sending this message to do is to elevate our level of thinking. What God is doing by sending these messages like this about Gideon is to get our knowledge of him to a superior level.
Okay.
Once we get a superior knowledge of his character and his ways and how he manipulates and how he operates, we will be superior in every situation. Somebody said, I never thought of myself as superior. That's because you've been listening to the wrong reports.
All right now.
Okay.
Hello, this is Pastor Bell of the Greater Life Christian Center Church, and I pray that today's message, It Is Finished Before You Started, will encourage you to believe God at a new level. For God is asking a question for every trial, every tribulation, every situation, your goals, your dreams, anything you aspire to do. God is asking, do you believe that He can do it? Now, He's not asking if you can do it. He's asking, do you believe that He can do it? And based on your answer will open up access for God to move on your behalf. Until next time, remember, no fear, only faith. God bless. You have been watching the Greater Life Christian Center television broadcast with Pastor Netha D. Bell. Are you in the Philadelphia or nearby area? We would love for you to join us for worship on Sundays at 11 a.m. and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. at the Greater Life Christian Center Church, 617 North 41st Street, Philadelphia, PA, 19104. For more information, call 215-222-GLCC. Email your prayer request to nolimitsglcc@gmail.com. Visit us on the web at www.thegreaterlifechristiancenter.org. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Everyone is invited. Come and experience the difference at Greater Life. Until next time, God bless.